All right, I hope all my tech settings are okay. I had some changes done to my desk, got new monitor arms, so it's a different way to attach it, and so I had to reconfigure the camera. Then something happened with my microphone. All of a sudden, it crapped out and the computer couldn't see it, so I had to do all this stuff. So I hope it sounds okay. I hope it's at the same levels it was. We'll see. Anyway, this video that I'm getting ready to check out, it's from the channel Abba and Preach, or Abba, but I think it's Abba. I've been watching them for a while. In fact, I even contacted them to see if they would be willing to do an interview, but they said they were too busy at the time. So, oh well, I would love to talk to them. They're a lot of fun to watch. The humor, like the how cracked up Preach gets specifically is really funny to me. So there's this video that they have. It has something about, oh shoot, something about Dave Chappelle getting canceled or something. So it's not, it's a fairly recent video. So let's just see what is going on with Dave Chappelle. I mean, he's always getting canceled every time you turn around. People are pissed at something he said or whatever. So let's just jump right into this. I say that after I've spoken for I don't know how long now. Let's just go ahead and get into this and see what they have to say.
Yo, first up today, the unthinkable has happened. Dave Chappelle got canceled.
Like, oh, he's being sarcastic, right?
Like... yeah, he is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Phil DeFranco. I know we had an issue with him in the past, but I actually think he does a half-decent job. I think he does a pretty decent job of what he does.
Because you have an issue with someone that you can't call
over something he said.
Yeah, it's okay. That's fine. But I could have an issue with someone and be like, yeah, that you would be fucked up.
But if we focus on something they do, you also gotta say shout out.
Yeah, no problem. Like, whenever I say some fucked up shit, you call me out all the time. Yeah. When you say some fucked up shit, I call you all the time.
We're not canceling nobody.
No, not that one. Yeah.
But like, not in a social media way, but like actually in real life. So yesterday, he was scheduled to perform at the First Avenue Theater in Minneapolis.
Oh,
if you don't know, it's a significant theater. Dave has performed there before. It's also in Prince's Purple Rain film. Many believe that it should be declared a historical landmark. But just hours before Chappelle was supposed to take the stage, the theater canceled his gig at the venue and said it would be switching it to a new location. And though they did not explicitly say why, it appears to have to do with the backlash and criticism the comedian has faced over transphobic remarks.
Notice perceived. There's a lot of perception about things being said or intended going around all over the place and people getting all in an uproar over it. And of course, this is not the first time people have gotten their undies in a twist over Dave Chappelle.
First Avenue saying in a statement to staff, artists, and our community, we hear you and we are sorry. We know we must hold ourselves to the highest.
Okay, people need to stop apologizing. They didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. And people need to stop apologizing to these shrill little minority group of mobsters that run around trying to control things. If they were just be ignored, this stuff would not be happening. We wouldn't be talking about cancel culture. We wouldn't be talking about woke nonsense if this sort of stuff was ignored. I don't know why they pay attention to them. I say that as someone who's paying attention to them, but still, it's mostly because I want to see what Abba and Preach have to say.
Standards, and we know we let you down. We are not just a black box with people in it, and we understand that First Avenue is not just a room, but meaningful beyond our walls. And adding that the theater and its supporters have worked hard to make the venue a safe space. Continuing, we believe in diverse voices and the freedom of artistic expression, but in honoring that, we lost sight of the impact this would have. We know there are some who will not agree with this decision. You are welcome to send feedback.
Is it just me, or don't all these apologies always sound the same?
Yeah, because an apology sounds the same. But now it's a business apology, so it's even worse. It's based on a model that works. But and the thing that happened is that whenever you do an apology, even if you are sincere in your apology in your business, it's just going to sound the same as someone that's not sincere.
I think the issue I have is that they say, I'm sorry, like we should have been more considerate of your feelings, we let you guys down, we'll do better next time. But they never really condemn the stuff or say like, he's actually wrong and he is absolutely trans. They don't never go hard on that. So when I'm watching this, I'm like, okay, if you feel it's so reprehensible, say it's reprehensible. Say you actually think
it's because they don't really, but they're so afraid of what the minority mob group the minority group of mobsters is going to do that. And because they're so loud online, especially places like Twitter, that they think that represents a majority mindset, and it doesn't. And so they cater to that under the false assumption that that's what most people think, that most people would be angry about that.
You don't say that. You're just like, I know you're hurt. I don't mind if a business takes a strong stance in regards to saying, I'm pro this, and I feel like this is condemning, or if Chick-fil-A says we're not for same-sex marriage and we don't open on Sundays. I'm not mad at that. What I find like really slimy is how they take a strong stance through their actions.
No, because you got to let a door open. You got to let a door open. You got to say you apologize, but you got to, because things can unfold.
Now, I have to warn you, for those of you who aren't familiar with them, not everything that they talk about is super comedic. What makes them funny to me is it's the interactions they have with each other, and specifically the way Preach will react, and Abba's facial expressions, and both of them, they're just very... what's the word? They're very lively in expressing their opinions, and that's the entertainment of their channel. And if you guys haven't checked them out, I highly recommend them. They talk about anything and everything, and it doesn't take you too long to kind of get where they're coming from on just in stuff in general. So, and I like their mindset. I like the way they think. I may not agree with every single thing that they say, because who does really, but I still like the place where their mindset is coming from. And I respect them for stuff like that. So this is not necessarily going to be a ha 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 super funny type of video. I know it's talking about Dave Chappelle, but just, I don't think I gave you guys the heads up on that sufficiently.
That's right.
So peep game. I gotta say, I'm sorry your feeling got hurt. I didn't say I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry your feeling got hurt in what we did. All right? And then you don't condemn that. So if ever a change of thing happened, oh yeah, Dave, you can always come back.
Yeah,
but
right,
you
exactly.
The show. Oh, it's just the backlash.
Keep the door
we never
open.
said you was wrong. Door open.
You can come back in the future.
Yeah, you can come
Exactly.
back. The door is open. If this is
when there's not that much heat.
Yeah. When the heat comes
Uh-huh,
down,
when it
you can
dies
come back
down.
in the winter. You understand? Yeah. But that's what it is. So yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, but you don't. That's not the point of an apology, of especially a business apology.
Trash.
And then telling ticket holders they would get an email about their tickets being transferred to the new location, Varsity Theater, with Varsity Theater then confirming and following up by letting fans honored at its doors.
How far
And
away
notably,
is this
Varsity
from
had already
the
scheduled
original
to host Chappelle
place?
today, and Friday's logical switch as the venue had already given him the green light. And as you'd expect, this has prompted a ton of questions online about why First Avenue chose to ditch the event so suddenly. Some claiming that the staff at First Avenue called out in protest, so there were actually no workers to work the gig, though notably no official reports yet have confirmed and mentioned that. Others have pointed to a Change.org petition that said Dave has a record of being dangerous to trans people, and First Avenue has a duty to protect the community. That petition only had around 126 signatures, so it wasn't big. But clearly, in some capacity, whether it be from staff or supporters, the venue was facing backlash big enough for a last-minute cancellation. And so now with these two venues doing two drastically different things, both are receiving heat online. Some accusing First Avenue of embracing cancel culture, saying they're hypocrites,
They
picking
should have
and choosing
just
what voices they support.
gone ahead and let them. They would have
pointing the finger.
They would have gotten so many kudos for that and so much appreciation if they just forget it and just let him do his thing there.
At Varsity saying they're platforming transphobia, with Star Tribune even reporting that a few dozen protesters went to the theater before the show chanting trans lives matter. And so far, as the recording, Chappelle has not released a statement about the situation, but my thinking, while he may have feelings to a certain degree about that venue, I'm not sure. I have to imagine in general, he's fine with this.
Shout out to First Avenue, helping Dave Chappelle sell out a whole bunch of tickets. Free publicity.
But that's what happened to our man Andrew Schultz.
Free publicity.
That's what happened.
Free publicity.
I guess I didn't hear about what happened with Andrew Schultz. Maybe I missed that. Speaking of Andrew Schultz, I did record a video about him, or a video reaction to something of his. I just haven't put it up yet.
Every time one of these people cancel the venue and say, we don't endorse your speech, everyone hears that, their ears perk up like, who's this? Oh, they must be saying something important.
Check him
out. You
out.
didn't want to let him through the front door. Can we get tickets to the back door? Pause. Come on. Run us a ticket. I want to see what you're not allowed to say on the main stage. Huh? I've had a few drinks.
But
what did that boy Schultz say?
But I'll say,
stick it to the abortion clinics. Let's go.
But keep the back door open, please, so I can answer. Yeah, that's what.
I like the way this is going. You know what? I'm gonna start trying to see if I can sign up to some questionably political affiliated venues. Get really hype about the whole thing and then have them cancel on me.
Make them even bigger. I mean, they're already pretty dang big on YouTube, you guys. They're almost at 2 million subscribers, so.
Now you're taping this? You're taping this? You see what happened? You're taping this, you're gonna release this, and then some shit like that's gonna happen, and people are gonna be like, it was all planned.
Yeah, and and they still gonna buy tickets. Yo. In fact, you know what I want to do? I know some niggas who run some venues. We gonna book. They gonna cancel because I'm about to slip the money under the table and then everybody get a cut. Let's get some of that cancel culture money. You know what I'm saying? That profitation. Huh?
That's CCM.
Yeah.
It's called cancel culture money.
Hey,
what you know about that? That's crazy.
I want some of that cheddar. You think Dave is mad about this? He just saw his ticket sale. It's like when Chris Rock got slapped. His bank account also got slapped. You feel me?
Slapped with a big check.
It's true.
Speaking of Chris Rock, you know he didn't write that joke?
He what?
He didn't write that joke?
No, he didn't.
Smacked? You know the comedian who wrote that joke in the back's like, that joke does slap.
Oh!
You know, he felt good.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, my joke gets the people out these seats.
Listen, we not the same. Your jokes get claps. My joke gets slaps.
On to the actual topic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Hey,
I don't know what's like. You call me up to.
They had Joe Rogan on the thumbnail of this, so I'm not sure if memory serves me correctly. They haven't mentioned him yet. Okay.
To cover this, what do you got to say about this? Because obviously you got some shit to say.
Not really.
Yeah, you called me.
I called you because it's a hot topic.
It is a hot topic, but what do you got to say about this?
I mean, let's get this money. You know, at first I was like getting annoyed by these people. Now every time they speak up, I'm just like, man, everybody's so tired of y'all. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And if you want to keep talking, we're going to make some more money. That's how I feel about it. So you guys do all this faux outrage. It's all like, oh my God, they're so dangerous. Nobody believes you anymore. And that's why all artists see themselves shoot up the ranks when they say the shit that they say.
Now it's become popular. It's become the thing to be canceled. If you're canceled, that's like a badge of honor. I think because like the pendulum is turning, swinging the other way. I mean, it still annoys me that people pay any attention to them. But I guess if you think about it in a reverse psychology sort of way, it's like, yes, please cancel me so that I can get more popular and be more successful or, whatever.
Even mainstream media, all these companies are starting to not follow suit. Take Netflix. With the whole Dave show. They said, you don't like it, bitch, leave. Yeah. Because we trying to make money.
You don't have to choose this platform. There's other platforms.
Joe Rogan. When everybody.
They also said that to their employees. Basically, they sent around a letter saying, there's stuff we're going to be.
All that shit about him.
Oh, sorry. There's stuff we're going to be. Content we're going to be working on, and if you have a problem with it for whatever reason, then maybe you need to find another place to work. That's what they should have done from the very beginning. I don't know why it took them so dang long to do stuff like that. Anyway, okay, so now they're getting ready to talk about Joe Rogan. That's why they had Joe Rogan's picture up. I thought they were going to show a clip of Joe Rogan talking about Dave Chappelle, but I guess they're touching on something similar happening to him.
Dude grew by I think, 200 million? Or some shit like that?
What do you mean?
No, he grew by 2 million subscribers.
Yes.
So there was an influx of new fans who were showing support, and his numbers went up. And a lot of people who said they were going to boycott Spotify ended up re-signing up a few months later after everything quieted down. So that whole little boycott that they tried to organize.
Keep the back door open.
Yeah.
Come back whenever it's calm.
Yeah.
We hate to see you leave, but come back whenever it's more calm.
Yeah. You know what that was like?
What was that like?
Bitch, if you don't change your ways, I'm going to leave. Doors open. No, I'm really going to do it. Doors open. You're going to miss me. Doors open.
Come back. gonna come back.
You're gonna miss me! Indiari.
That's right. That's right.
Indiari's on Spotify! Oh my God! Oh my day!
Oh, that's so funny. He looked that up
God.
right as they were talking
Like
about
they were
that.
like,
That's,
bro, you're gonna miss me! And they just,
Bro!
and then they come back. Yeah.
pop right back in.
Yep.
Bro!
So, did you miss me?
This is...
No, you didn't miss me?
Oh
No.
my God.
Babe, please let me back in. I missed you. Come on, babe.
Everything's on there.
Of course everything's on
Popular
there.
release. Oh my God.
Come on, bro. These people are not serious. You want to know they're not serious? Because they don't actually fall through with their conviction. They don't,
I'm leaving.
They don't die about. They're not willing to.
Yeah, like people who claim they're going to leave the country if a certain person is elected that they don't like. It's.
You want to check our...
I'm recording something.
We have COVID.
I haven't announced that.
Well, you can cut that out.
I'll be up to check your temps after a
You can
bit.
cut that out.
Doesn't matter.
To really go to bat for what they believe in. They just virtue signaling. So it's very difficult when your virtue signaling doesn't work and you got to lose some cheddar. All of a sudden you start bending over and you say, where do you want me to take it up? The booty? Oh my God.
But again, what
Oh, that problematic dick. Yeah, girl, you gonna take it. You gonna take it.
problematic?
Yeah, you gonna take it. Why? Because that shit come with some money. You gonna take it.
crazy.
So all this
That's
yipping yapping
crazy.
about I will not tolerate systems of oppression. Oh, sir, is that capitalism penis? Yes, please.
That's crazy.
Shut the fuck up.
These guys.
That's crazy.
Shut the fuck up.
I was just running a test. That's crazy.
So
maybe it's not her that put her songs there. If it's not you, India, there's someone looking like you posting your music on social media.
What you got? What you got
What?
on this topic?
I'm sick of hearing about it. He canceled for what? What did I do? You went to another venue. That's it. Most of you motherfuckers are you don't even watch this comedy. And that's it. I understand it's the message. It's the message. Well, maybe you're missing the message. Maybe you're missing the whole thing. All these people that are against that. Well, trans lives matter. Yes, it does. And he didn't say nothing against that.
I mean,
Didn't say nothing against that.
Yeah, I haven't seen
you
that special
disagree?
yet.
Maybe
But
you feel
I've
like
heard
he's
that the
problematic.
complaints about it were
We
just
disagree.
complete
Other
bull
people
crap.
disagree. It is what it is. But when you tell people you can't have him at his venue because we think he's Satan, well, it's just like we don't buy it, and we're not going to listen to you, and we're not going to cowtail just because you claim so. So until you make more compelling,
Yeah, that's the problem. A lot of times these little minority group of mobsters will declare that something has been said or done or that a sentiment is felt by this person that they're complaining about. And that's really not the case. And they have nothing to back it up, but just because they say so. Because this person doesn't think the same way. So they automatically attach these very negative, hateful labels onto them to try to smear them. And then they just continue to run around and say it like it's true, like it really was a thing. And so this is what scares some companies into backing away from stuff like that. So it's so silly.
arguments, nobody really going to jump on board. So that's my thoughts on the whole thing.
Sorry, camera.
Anything else?
Guess who's back?
We about to get
Back
this
again.
money. Let's get this money, baby.
That's funny.
Okay, so that was ABBA and Preach. And yeah, I there's not much more to say. They're really good at commenting on this sort of thing because a lot of their content is reaction. It's reaction. Oh, geez, scared the crap out of me. It's reaction to other stuff like what you saw here, and they add a lot of commentary that I agree with. I can't really add too much more to what they said, but I really like their channel and encourage people to go check them out. They're pretty entertaining. And yeah, so first time I've done a video about them on my channel and hope to do more, but we'll see. A lot of it depends on the mood I'm in. And tonight I was in the mood to check out their stuff. So it's not like it's the first time I've ever seen their stuff. They're not new to me. I'd just never seen this video before. And because it dealt with Dave Chappelle and I watched some of his stuff, I was just curious. But okay, well, that's it. I'm wrapping it up. See you guys later. Bye.